Hello, I'm Sedona Turner.
And I'm Sadie Risen. Welcome to Murrow News 8. The University of Idaho murder trial won't happen until March 2025, according to the judges at the Latah County Courthouse. Defense attorney Ann Taylor said that they have DNA, cell phone, and video evidence, but highlighted that a case this complex as one takes a lot of time.
It is completely disorganized, and it's like if you wanted to play 52 card pickup with 100,000 decks of cards and throw them in the air, and I have to go figure out how to put them together. And by the way, the backs of every one of those cards look the same.
Go Ann.
According to the courthouse, 2025 would be a better trial date given the scope of the case. Judge John Judge will hear the change of venue motion in May, then will rule on the trial date after that.
WSU fraternity Sigma Nu is under investigation for an alleged hazing violation that occurred on February 3rd. According to the WSU Hazing Prevention Advisory Committee, our reporter Josie Goodrich has more for us on the scene.
Yes, thank you guys. I am here outside of the Sigma Nu fraternity, the fraternity that is under investigation for recent hazing allegations. Now, we don't know exactly what happened on February 3rd, but we do know that they are also under investigation for alcohol and reckless endangerment violations. Back in 2007, this fraternity actually was kicked off of campus for 3 years due to an entirely separate hazing incident.
Dang.
And then again, in the fall of 2019, they were temporarily suspended for alcohol violations. Now, WSU is required to report all Greek life incidents such as this online or any other information because of the new state law, Sam's Law, which came from the death of Sam Martinez in 2019 for alcohol poisoning. Again, we don't know exactly what happened on February 3rd, but when we find out more details, we will be sure to let you know here on Murrow News 8. Back to you guys at the desk.
WSU faculty have been consistently voicing their concerns for new leadership. After getting student reaction, many did not have much to say, even though nothing about it.
I don't really know anything about it.
I don't necessarily know much about the situation, but if faculty is like making such a big deal out of it, I feel like it should be brought more to attention and like we should all know about it.
Good girl.
I've never even heard about it.
Dr. Michael Griswold, a Regents Professor of Molecular Biosciences, helped craft an original letter addressing faculty's concerns. He had this to say about getting students involved.
We're talking about how to do this right now. We're trying to get the students involved in this, but it's kind of the next step.
The city of Pullman wants to regulate and tax short-term rentals. The proposal only allows for short-term rentals in single-family home, duplexes, or accessory dwelling units. We talked to a source who is choosing to stay anonymous during this time, but they said discouraging outside investors with no stake in the community could be a positive outcome, but overall, the regulations are arguably too extensive and could negatively impact the local economy. This side hustle has become very popular in Pullman, especially on busy Washington State weekends like home football games. Washington State University alumni and current Spokane County Treasurer Michael Baumgartner has officially announced his running for the Washington 5th Congressional District.
This poor girl is having such a hard time talking tonight, and I so feel for her because I have had days like that when I've been on, and it's like literally you can't talk or read or whatever, and I don't know why that happens, but she's having one of those days. She's awfully cute about it though. Okay, we'll go back a little bit. I know I was talking through that last one.
Washington State University alumni and current Spokane County Treasurer Michael Baumgartner has officially announced his running for the Washington 5th Congressional District. Baumgartner said his main focus would involve the security measures on the U.S.-Mexico border. Other Republican candidates that are considering running is former Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward and former Spokane Sheriff Ozzie Knitzevich. And some new transportation is making its way to Pullman. We'll let you know what it will be after the break.
And Pullman has been ranked the second best college town. We will let you know why coming up on Murrow News 8.
Well, Oh, let's watch puppies. I was gonna take it out, but they're too cute.
Exciting news for students. You know those electrical bikes and scooters all over campus? Well, you'll soon to be able to ride them throughout Pullman. Last night, the City Council finalized their contract to expand services with the micromobility company Spin to bring the bikes and scooters to the city of Pullman. The contract is set through December 31st of this year. The top college town to live in is Bozeman, Montana. And believe it or not, Pullman is ranked the second best college town in the United States. And here is why. The metrics...
Okay, I find this very freaking weird. So freaking weird. First of all, there was just a wreck over in that area, like it was in Wyoming. Or they were coming from Wyoming, it was in Colorado, I believe. Oh, it was the swim team. I mean, 3 of them passed away, 2 of them were in the vehicle. I don't know if they're okay. I mean, I remember they were in bad shape, but I haven't heard anything from it. But this whole thing, like with the Bozeman, the Colorado, and then Houston, of course, because of EcoShield, connected to Moscow. Now it's connected to Pullman. What is going on? There's got to be something very... Wow.
Determine this is based off of 12 different factors. Some of those factors include graduation rates, tuition fees, and costs of living.
The weather has been pretty gross outside. Is it sticking around, Gunner?
Love it. Is it sticking around, Gunner?
Yeah, Sadie, it really is. So, I don't know about you guys, but when I woke up this morning, it was not a good feeling seeing all that snow on the ground. But for today, later today, it just is going to be maintain rain. 45 degrees is your high with a low of 31. Gunner. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Gunner. Coming up.
Make sure to double check your calendars. We will tell you why after the break. Tomorrow's leap year, February 29th, not March 1st. So make sure to double check your calendars.
Thank you so much for watching our show today.
If you missed any of our shows, you can watch them on our YouTube channel. Have a good night.
I just love this channel. There's a couple guys on here that are just, I mean, one of them wears glasses, but he doesn't like to wear glasses when he's reading the prompter or whatever, and it is hilarious. He's really cute. It's so funny. Anyway, I hope you'd enjoy that, and it's just a little bit of, information from a university that is a hop, skip, and a jump away that's definitely involved in some way, shape, or form with the Idaho4. There's a connection here. We cannot deny it. There's no denying it. It isn't. No denying it. So, with that said, I am going to shut her down. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting me. Guys, I love you. You are my community. I appreciate you so much. And I just, I pray that things are going to get better and better. I'm not going to have to worry all the time, because that's how it feels right now, and it's not fun. So I hope you understand. If I'm not my bubbly self, you know what I mean? Maybe we should go do some police reports, although those haven't been very bubbly either. Whew, they've been gnarly. I've held back from doing them, but anyway, maybe I will. All right, you guys have a good one. Hope you're having a great evening. Okay, bye-bye.
Last one standing. Yeah, you usually see the color changing as it's as it drifts.